G'day guys, welcome. We're just going to have a quick look at updating RaceHQ and my timing hub, some gates and a start device. So I've just turned on my RaceHQ and there's a couple exclamations. One is up the top here for my timing hub, saying that there's a version available for me. Also down the bottom here I've got another exclamation mark. So let's just update RaceHQ first. I'm just going to click on this, saying there's an update available, 63, so I'll go download. This will just power through downloading the application. It will then ask if I would like to restart, and I'll say yes. So it hasn't actually removed the version that I have open right now. It's just adding another version to my computer, and this is where it's going to put it. It's going to put it on my desktop. It's completed, so I'm just going to go and restart. So it's going to close down the version 30 that I have, and then it's going to open up the new RaceHQ. So that was the one I had. It's downloaded the 63, so I've got both on my desktop. So moving forward, for hygiene, I should remove this 30 so that I only keep the 63 up and running on my desktop. And also I should remove my quick link, so the shortcut I have. So I'll remove, unpin this from my taskbar. So the only version that I've got on my desktop and on my taskbar right now is the version that I want, which is the 63. Okay, so open back up. Haven't turned on any gates, but my timing hub does have an update, so I'm going to click on this. It's about to do an update. Make sure I'm not about to run competition. So this is really important. The steps we're doing right now are done after hours, a number of days, or ideally a number of weeks before your first meet, your first event day, just in case there's any hang-ups or issues, so you're not stuck with an issue on the track about to run races and you can't. So I'm just going to commit to this one now because this is after hours, not about to run some events, so I'll let this run through its update. So just a reminder, this is to be done outside of hours, not the morning of or the night before. Do this a number of weeks beforehand if possible, just to take the pressure off if there happens to be some sort of issue, that there's time for us to assist you, because if there is an issue while you're doing an update, normally that will be a bit of time on the phone with us and or freighting or posting back the item if there happens to be an issue. It doesn't happen often, but when it does happen, Murphy's Law, it's when you don't want it to the most. Okay, so my hub is now updated. So I'm going to turn on my next device. I'll turn on my start device here. Where is it? Here it is. So I'll turn this on. Again, it's now got an exclamation mark. So I'll click on that. It wants to update. Yes, please. Notice how I've only got one device on at a time. I'm not turning everything on. Just working with one device at a time, just so we're not flooding the laptop with lots of different devices trying to talk to it. It's just a one-to-one relationship. If you happen to have multiple tracks, you've got a front straight and or a back straight, only do this with one laptop and one set of hardware at a time. Don't have two laptops trying to do updates simultaneously. That won't end well either. So just keep it nice and simple and controlled. As I said, allow some time. Don't rush this. This isn't a regular occurrence doing firmware updates. This is something we've been working on over winter. We've got a lot of really awesome updates to make the system more robust and more user-friendly. So this should be the last time for a number of years, unless there's something else we really feel that will add value to your system that you'll need to do. RaceHQ is easier to update. A bit firmware, as you can see here, is a bit more time consuming, especially because there's multiple bits of hardware. So just let it run through. Once it's finished, we'll move on to some timing gates. And if you do have any questions or if you've got any issues, then just call the support number, the 1300 number that we have, or send in an email to support at. We're generally pretty good at getting back to you on those channels. Alright, so that start device is good, so let me turn on my gate. It's also saying it's got an issue, and it's also saying low batteries. So let me go and sort that out first. I'll put 4 new batteries in this. Let's turn that back on. Okay. Yes, please do the update. Okay, so again, I've only got one gate on. I'm not turning all my gates on and running through it. Just keep it under control. Not going to rush through. Take our time. Get it done first time and get it done properly. So basically we'll just repeat this process for the rest of the gates that we need to turn on. So I've only got 2 gates here for demonstration, but the process will be the same. You just keep repeating it, taking your time, and once it's all done, then that is your new RaceHQ, your new timing hub firmware, your new start device firmware, and your new timing gate firmware. So that should help with a bunch of little niggly things we've had over the years. Thanks to COVID and the downtime, we've had a lot of time to rework and rewrite things and just fix up some of the annoying things that have been out there. Plus we've also built some software to test the software, so instead of me or some of the other engineers manually testing things, which we still do, but we do that after the software has actually tested the software. So let's turn the other gate on. It's because I haven't got the gates set up properly, they're just standing next to me, so let's update this one. And that's a good point actually. I don't actually have to have the gates set up in the track configuration, so they don't have to be in their bases. They don't have to be down at the oval on the grass or on your track. I'm just in the work area here. The gates are just sitting next to me. They're not in bases. I've just got them loose so I can access them easily without needing a lot of floor space or time and effort to set things up. So as long as they're within arm's reach and you can access them and you know which ones are which, then that's all you need to do for these updates. Okay, so after this last gate, that's where I'll stop this video, but hopefully this gives you a good example, a representation of what you need to do the updates. Just taking things nice and slow. Do RaceHQ, then do your timing hub, then onto your start device, then onto your multiple gates. And then if there's any questions, just shoot through an email or give us a call on our support channel. Thanks for your time guys, have a good day.